your smile. Now the sunshine brings the light.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel today. Thank you so much for watching, and if you are new here, hey, I'm Kim, and don't forget to go down below and hit that subscribe button, and make sure you hit that little bell right next to it. And what that means is that you will get notified by email and on your phone every time I upload, so you won't miss any videos at all. So today I'm going to be doing this all drugstore holiday makeup look, which I'm really excited about. I've been wanting to use this fun NYX red glitter, and I feel like it's just so festive, and I've really been wanting to do a tutorial. I feel like I haven't done one. It feels like forever since I filmed a tutorial, so I was like itching to do one. So I'm really excited to show you guys how I got this look. So if you want to see how I did everything, then keep on watching. I'm going to show you. Yes, I'm drinking water out of a reindeer cup. Okay, so I'm going to start out with my eyes, and I'm going to be using my favorite primer from the drugstore. This is the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Eye Primer. So I'm just going to apply this to both of my lids. And I like to push this all the way up to the crease, and then I also like to make sure I go out here to the outer corner of my eye with my primer and to the inner corner, because usually I blend my shadows out pretty far. So for my eyes, I'm going to be starting out with this Milani eyeshadow palette, and this is in 02 Bare Necessities. I really love this palette. I use this pretty often. I'm going to be starting out with the lightest shade, well, the second lightest shade in the palette. It is this creamy shade right here, and I'm just going to pick up some with a flat shader brush and tap off the excess, and I'm just going to pack that onto my entire eyelid. I'm going to take this gold shade right here in the middle, and I'm going to use the other side of my flat brush, and I'm just going to apply that to the center of my eye and blend it in with the white shade that we put on first. For my transition shade, I'm going to be using my Makeup Revolution palette in Neutrals vs. Neutrals, and this is what this palette looks like. It's supposed to be like a slight drugstore dupe for the peach palette because it has some peachy shades in here, so that's actually why I picked this up, even though I'm still getting the peach palette, but I just thought it would be cool to have like a drugstore alternative to that. So this shade right here is the one I'm going to be putting into my crease as a transition. So just go back and forth and really like blow that out in your crease. And I like to do little swirly motions like that. I feel like that gold shade kind of got blended away a little bit, so I'm just going to go back in with that same shade and just pack on a little bit more to my lid. For my outer crease color, I'm going to be taking the shade Custom in the Makeup Revolution palette, this one right here, and I'm going to be using that in the outer V of my eye. So I just like to take a brush like this one, like a dupe for the MAC 217, and work that into the outer corner of my eye. I feel like this brush really like works it in there and blends it really nicely. And then I also like to blend it into my crease a little bit. So I'm just working the shade back and forth into my outer corner and then slightly into my crease in little circular motions. Okay, to blend everything out, I'm going to be using this creamy shade right here from that Makeup Revolution palette, this one on the edge, and I'm just going to take a fluffy brush and dip it in there and then just pack that onto my brow bone. I like to just kind of use dabbing motions like this because I hate to blend away that brown that we just put on. I want to add a little bit more pop to my inner corner, so I'm going to be taking my favorite jumbo pencil from NYX. This is Milk, and I'm just going to apply that to the inner corner of my eye like this. Back to that Milani palette and take this light shade right here, and I'm going to pop that right over the jumbo pencil. This is such a pretty inner corner highlight. It just like really pops. It has a tiny bit of gold sheen to it. I'm gonna fill in my brows next. I'm gonna be using the Maybelline Brow Precise Micro Crayon. This reminds me a lot of the Anastasia Beverly Hills brow pencil that I have. It's pretty much the same thing. So if you're looking for a good dupe, I highly recommend you guys check this out. And you can brush through your brows a little before. I usually don't because it makes my brows flaky because my eyebrows are really dry. But I'm just gonna lightly go over them. And I'm gonna start at the edge right here and draw like that. So I'm just gonna draw a line underneath. And then I like to feather upwards like this. And if you like mess up, which sometimes I do that, I will just like kind of use the edge of this little spoolie and kind of like scratch it out, like if the line looks weird. For under eyes, I'm gonna first go in with my NYX Dark Circle Corrector in medium, which is like a peachy orangey shade. And I'm just gonna use this to do a little bit of color correcting. And I'm actually gonna use this brush right here. This is one of the $1 brushes from Shop Miss A. And they're so soft, I cannot believe they were $1. And I'm just gonna use this to blend it out. So I'm just gonna apply this right underneath, like where the under eye bag area is, to just conceal like any bit of darkness. Like here I have like a really blue vein, so this is just gonna cancel it out. And for my under eye concealer, I'm gonna be using the Maybelline Age Rewind Concealer. This is one of my favorites. I use this all the time. This is in the shade Fair. This is such a great concealer. It's really thick and creamy, but it's not like too thick. It's just the right amount, and it has great coverage. And I'm just gonna do this to my forehead, my nose, right here, chin, and I'm just going to blend this out. Then I'm gonna set my under eyes with my e.l.f. What is this called? I don't know what the name is because it's not on here, but it's this very little tiny loose powder, and it's super messy when you open it up. So I'm just very carefully dipping my sponge in here, and I'm just gonna bake this under my eyes. I wait for my baking powder to set. I'm gonna be applying my eyelashes. These are new, I just got these. They're the Vegas Nail Lashes by Eylure, and this is in Shining Star. And I thought these were so pretty, so I wanted to try these out. I got these at Ulta. There's a whole display of them. I'm just gonna pick up a little tiny bit of the Stay Matte powder from Rimmel, and I'm going to just brush away my bake. For bronzer, I'm gonna be using my Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer, which has been my absolute favorite over the past month. I have been loving it a lot. I pick up some with my brush from Shop Miss A. This is another one of the $1 brushes. And I'm just gonna swirl my brush in there. And I'm just going to bronze where I would contour. So right underneath that cheekbone. Forehead, that fave head. Okay guys, then I'm just going to contour a little with my NYX contour palette, and I think I'm gonna use maybe this shade right here. And I'm gonna take an angled brush, and I'm just gonna, it's a little contouring right there, because I want to define. I want to look sliced. Ooh, this is a really nice contour color. I don't reach for this palette like that often, but when I use it, I'm like, I like this palette. I'm going to spritz my brush with some what is this called? Photo Focus Setting Spray from Wet n Wild. 2 sprays, and I'm just gonna like go like this to wipe off the excess. And I'm gonna be taking this Makeup Revolution palette, blush palette. It has blushes and highlighters in it. I don't use this as often as I should. This is like my NYX contour palette, but this is really good too. I think this is a good pick. There are some gorge highlighters in here. Like this one is so pretty, and then this one is beauteous. Like it's like a golden shade. I think I'm gonna use this. So I'm just gonna pick up some color and woo! Yes, you guys see that? Like gold? Poppin'. And I'm gonna do this side. Give it some me. I'm gonna use this shade right here. It's like an apricot shade with a little bit of sparkle. There's no sparkle in it, it's pretty matte. And I'm gonna take my Real Techniques blush brush, tap off the excess, smile. And I'm just gonna work this onto the apples of my cheeks and blend it backwards. Guys, this is the best part, the lips. Okay, so I'm going to prep my lips first because they're really dry right now. I'm gonna do a little exfoliator. I'm gonna use my chapstick. This is new. I got this at Target. It's the Total Hydration Exfoliator, and it tastes like peppermint. I just want my lips to be ready to handle the matte lipstick I'm about to put on. The color I'm going to be wearing today is Really Red from Revlon. It is the perfect red matte shade for holiday parties, so I wanted to whip this one out and put it on for this tutorial. And I'm just going to apply it straight from the tube. I love this color, it's so pretty. I never wear red, so whenever I put it on, I'm like, oh my gosh, that's like, whoa, it's really red. This is my favorite part coming up. I'm gonna be doing some glitter. I'm gonna be first using the Maybelline Shine Shot. This is a glossy top coat. It's like supposed to look glass-like on your lips. And this is also good if you have like a matte lipstick that you wanna glossify. I'm just going to apply this and like spread it out with my finger. I'm going to be taking this NYX glitter. This is the red glitter. And I bought this and I was like, what the heck am I gonna use this for? I'm never gonna use this. So I figured now is the best time to use it. So I'm just gonna pick some up. Oh, and put it on my lips. And that sparkly top coat is gonna make it adhere, gonna make the glitter adhere better to the lips. You can go like extreme, you can add more, you can just do like a little for a pop. I think I'm not gonna go crazy, I'm just gonna do a little bit. And my final step, I'm going to do 1 or 2 or 3 sprays with the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Setting Spray.
Fill me out with your smile. Now the sunshine brings the light. Fill me out with a flame. I will let you in this game. Take me out when I'm down.
Alright, you guys, this is the final look. I really love the way that it turned out. You can even not do the glitter if you don't want to, but I feel like this look would be so fun for any parties you have this week, maybe Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, and I just think it's really fun. So thank you guys so much for watching, and in the meantime, until my next video, you can follow me on all my socials, which I will link down below, and I will also have them after this video, so make sure you follow me on there. And I think that is it. Thank you guys so much for watching. You guys are awesome, and I will see you next time. Bye!